All right, you guys, so welcome to geometric sequences. So this is really similar to arithmetic sequences. Like I don't have to teach you a lot of new vocabulary because it is so similar. Okay, so you can see here I've already got the formula written down. So a sub n, we've seen that before. That's the nth term of the sequence. That's the unknown term that they may ask us for. So if you're looking at the Delta Math assignment here on the right, the 14th term, this is going to be the answer to the 14th term. All right, a sub 1, we've heard that before. That's the first term. All right, now R, okay, is this common ratio. Remember, we had common difference, and we got that by subtracting our terms. And now we're going to get that common ratio by dividing our terms. Okay. And then we have n minus 1. Well, n minus none is n is that unknown term. Again, if you're looking at the assignment over here, it's 14 because that's the number that they've asked us for. Okay. So if we look at our first example in Delta Math, so they've given us 7, 28, and 112. All right. So this is a geometric sequence because I am multiplying to get my next term. Okay. So I'm not adding something, I am multiplying. Okay. And actually, some students find this to be a little bit easier because they can see multiplication patterns quicker than they can see adding and subtracting. Okay. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my formula and I'm going to plug in what I know from here. All right, so I have a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. All right, and they have asked me for the 14th term. All right, so a sub n, so a sub 14, that's the term I'm looking for. A sub 1, take the first term, 7 times r. Okay, well, how do we get r? Well, how do you get from 7 to 28? Well, you multiply by 4. Or you say r equals 28 divided by 7, which equals 4. So 4, and then n 14 minus 1. All right, and then you're going to take a calculator because these numbers are going to get really big really fast. So I'm just going to take my calculator here. So let me open up Desmos. And I'm going to open up just a scientific calculator. All right, so I'm going to type in 7 times 4 and then exponent. And I can do 14 minus 1 in my head. Well, that's 13. All right, and you can see this incredibly large number. So 4, 6, 9, 7, 6, 2, 0, 4, 8. Okay, so 469,762,048. All right, so now let's bring back Delta Math. All right, and then we're going to type that in. So 469 million. Why does that plus sign keep coming up? 762,048. And I'm going to submit my answer. Yes, and there we go. All right, and you can see almost the exact same work that I've given you is what Delta Math has done. Okay. All right, so let's try one more. Oops, I did not mean to go back to that screen. Okay. All right, let's not do a 14th term. Let's see. Oops, no. Let me get a new problem here. Okay. All right, so example. Let me adjust my camera. All right, so we have 2, -10, and 50, and we want the 12th term. All right, so a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. All right, so we're looking for the 12th term. So a sub 12 equals first term 2 times, and now I need my ratio. So -10 divided by 2, which is -5. All right, and I'm multiplying by -5 to get the next term in my sequence. So I'm going to put -5 here in parentheses, and then to the 12 minus 1. All right, and same thing, I'm going to use a calculator for this because these numbers are going to get really big. All right, so 2 times parentheses -5 parentheses exponent, and I'll do 12 minus 1, which is 11. All right, and so a sub 12 equals, let me adjust my camera again, negative 976,56250. So negative 97,656,250. All right, so let's type that in. Negative 97656,250. Submit my answer. Yes. And there we go. All right. That is how you're going to do your assignment. That's all I'm asking you to do for this first go around with geometric sequences. Okay. So I just want you to get familiar with finding this R value. Take your second term, a sub 2, divide it by your first term, and then plug it in the formula and use a calculator. I do not expect you to do this without a calculator. All right. Good luck.